Okay, Bismillah. Question number 24. Part of our intensive calculator questions for the EDEXCEL 1MAO2H paper. Okay, right. Let's have a look at question 24. This is a question where we need to draw a histogram. This question is worth 4 marks. Okay, now, here we go. Question 24. A call center receives 64 telephone calls one morning. The table gives information about the lengths in minutes of these telephone calls. So we have a length, which is group data here. You have the frequency, how many calls were within this range over here. Now, whenever we do a histogram, we need to be looking at this following formula. We say that the frequency density, okay, we need a white. So we say that the frequency density is equal to, okay, the frequency, how many, divided by the class width. Okay, frequency divided by class. That is the formula we're going to be using right now. What we're going to do here, I'd like to put in here our class width. So let's insert that in, make a small little bit of addition to the table. Okay, we're going to do it as a, okay, blue one. And we're going to do it as a rectangle, starting here. Right, this here we're going to put in our class width. So let's get a class width. Which I'm going to abbreviate to CW. So this is the class width, this, okay? Class width basically means the width of our data here, class. So 0 to 5, 5 take away 0 is, that's the width of 5. 15 take away 5 is 10. 30 take away 15 will give us 15. And 40 take away 30 will give us 10. 45 take away 40 will give us 5. Now, we need another table, we need another column over here. And that we're going to call the frequency density. Okay, I'll put some smaller ones here. Okay, we need some. Okay, now let's put in the frequency density. F D. Now the frequency density we said before is equal to the frequency divided by class width. So it's this number divided by that number. So it's 4 divided by 5 equals, and 10 divided by 10 equals 24 divided by 15 equals, and 20 divided by 10 equals, and 6 divided by 5, frequency divided by class width. These ones are already worked out. So let's write them in. So 4 divided by 5 will give us 0.8. 10 divided by 10 will give us 1. 24 divided by 15 will give us 1.6. And 20 divided by 10 will give us 2, which is the highest value so far. 6 divided by 5 will give you 1.2. Okay, now when we plot our histogram, the length in minutes will be along the x-axis, and what we'll be plotting these points there from 0 to 5, then 15, 30, 40. Those are the lines we need to draw along the bottom, down the markers. So then we have like a bar between 0 and 5, a bar between 5 and 15, and so on and so on. So this is our x-axis values here. And then the frequency density here, this will give us our y values, our y-axis. So print the frequency density along the y-axis. So let's have a look. Now, we will lose this graph, this table as we move down, but I've made a copy on a piece of paper. So I will give you the values as we go through the question. So please, folks, bear with me. I need to move the question down. I have to move the question down in order for us to... Okay, we just about got it on. I'm sure we'll be able to manage that. Let's see. So the bottom axis has been labeled as minutes. Okay, now the size of the particular histogram, at the moment the maximum value that we have is 2. Okay, that 0.8, 1.62, so that's the maximum we've got to go. If you want to keep the math nice and simple, we can label this as 1, we can label this as 2. Alternatively, we can do histogram that could be 1 and that could be 2. I'm going to just try to keep the scale simple so everything corresponds to one little box. Let's start drawing our frequency densities. Let's have a look where the markers are. So we have to 0 to 5, group will go here. That's 5 along the x-axis. The next marker point is 15. The next marker point is 30. And after 30, the next point, the next is 40. And the next one is 45. Okay. Right. Okay, so a moment, folks. Okay, right. Let's get some rectangles and draw them. Okay, the first one, the first range, we have to go up to a height of 0.8. So 0.8 is here. Okay, so 0 to 5 up by a height of 0.8, done. That's the first one done. The next one will be from 5 to 10 and have a height of 1. 5 to 10 have a height of 1. Okay, so we have a 5 to 10. Sorry, 5 to 15 have a height of 1. So there's that marker there, so 5 didn't have a height of 1, which is here. Okay, the next bar is from 15 to 30, 15 to 30, and that one has a frequency density of 1.6. So 1.6 is over here. 1.6 is here. Okay, 1.6. And the next one we have from 30 to 40, that one has a height of 2. Okay, that's done. 30 to 40 is a height of 2, frequency density 2. And the last one from 40 to 45 has a height of 1.2. So 1 here, 1.2 is here. That's done. And that's done. Okay, folks, that's the end of that particular question. Okay, sorry about this overlay here. Just it's difficult to get everything on the screen in one go. That's the end of question number 24. 4 marks for that. Okay, folks, nice, easy 4 marks on the test.